No one went near Delling Hollow after dark. The land was soft and sinking, full of half-buried headstones and gnarled trees that moaned when the wind shifted. But Thomas Harrow didn't believe in curses. He was practical, a gravedigger by trade, and the only one who would still take work from the old churches scattered across the countryside. So when the parish offered coin to inspect the long-abandoned Wyram Church Cemetery, Thomas accepted. He arrived just before dusk, lantern in hand, shovel strapped to his back. The iron gate groaned open at his touch, its hinges rusted through. Fog clung to the earth like breath on a mirror, and the air smelled of wet stone and decay. The graves were old, far older than any he had worked before. The stones were marked in runes, not names, and some were cracked open from beneath, not above. Thomas tried not to notice that. As he walked deeper into the graveyard, his lantern flickered, then pulsed brighter. Not from oil, but from something unseen. That's when he saw it. A figure cloaked and stooped, digging in the distance. "Hoy," Thomas called. The figure paused, then ever so slowly it turned to face him. But there was no face, only darkness beneath the hood. And the sound it made was not human, not a growl, not a whisper. Something in between. Thomas backed away. The graves began to hum. The ground beneath his boots trembled. Fingers, skeletal, broken, soaked in earth, pushed through the mud. The dead were waking. He ran. The lantern in his hand flared so brightly he had to drop it, and when it hit the ground, it kept burning. Not with fire, with souls. Faces twisted in the glow, screaming, whispering, pleading. One voice rose above the rest. "He who walks with the lantern does not walk out." Thomas tried to bury it. He clawed the earth with his bare hands, dug a pit, and shoved the lantern inside. But the moment he turned his back, it was in his hand again. Now, Thomas walks the edges of Delling Hollow, lantern in hand. Eyes sunken, voice gone. And if you see him, don't speak. Because if you do, he'll hand you the lantern, and it's your turn.